Are you tired of being broke? Are you tired of not having any money? I have the perfect side hustle for you. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we have an exciting video about selling domains on BrandBucket. And if you've never heard of BrandBucket before, don't worry. It's very easy. We're going to take a walk through it and let you know how it works. And through this tutorial, we're going to get anybody up and running. It doesn't matter how old you are, what you do, what your experience is. You have a family, you're single, it doesn't matter. We're going to cover it all. So there is no, you don't need experience to do this. So let's dive right in. So BrandBucket is a marketplace for selling domains and buying domains, but we're not going to be buying any domains today. We're just going to be selling domains. So this is something that anybody can do with no experience. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. This is BrandBucket right here, and we're going to scroll down to the very bottom. And in the footer menu, there is a little login button right here, a little login link. So we're going to click on login. And I have an account, but if you don't have an account, if you're brand new to BrandBucket, it's no problem. You can click on sign up as a seller. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to type in all of this information. So fill out your full name, a username, email address, contact, all that stuff. So once you get that filled out, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what it's like once you're logged in here. So we're going to go, this is a dashboard. So once you log in, you're going to see a dashboard here. And so what you're going to see here on the right side is when you sign up for BrandBucket, they give you 10 credits. So what that means is you basically have 10 domains that you can sell. So you need to purchase the domains and own the domains before you can actually sell them. So we'll get to that here in a moment. But so I've already tried to sell 5 domains and it failed. They didn't accept any of them. And we're going to cover that here in a second so you can see what they're not looking for evidently in a domain. So what I've realized is when you go back to BrandBucket, these are all examples of domains that are for sale. So BrandBucket, you submit a domain, and if they actually approve your domain to buy it from you, then what they'll do is they will submit an offer for you, and they'll give you a range. You know, for example, let's just say BrandBucket will buy your domain for maybe $1,500 to $2,500. That's not concrete. Don't take that for gold, but it's just a range. And then what they'll do is if they want to buy it, then you have to accept the offer that they give you. And then that's pretty much it from there on your end. So it's really simple as far as the actual seller is what we would be. So all of these ones that you see right here, these are all domains that individual people just created. They just thought of, and they submitted them to BrandBucket, and that's how they were purchased. BrandBucket purchase them off these people. BrandBucket will create the logo. You don't have to worry about creating a logo. You don't have to worry about marketing or anything like that. You just submit your domain to BrandBucket itself, and they will usually send you an email in maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. I think it took me about 3 weeks to get an email back to say that they rejected all of my domains. So I'm going to pull up on the screen here. These are the domains that I submitted that they've rejected. As you can see, so gorereviews.com, Mature Reviews, Make Money Dreaming, Work Sucks Club, and Tech Galaxy Shop. So what I realized is I believe these domains are too long. What they're looking for, and typically when you go and you search for domains here, they're max probably 10 characters and no numbers. So 10 characters long. A lot of the things that I've realized is when you're going through and you're searching, sometimes it could be a word that is grammatically spelled incorrect, maybe missing a letter or two, that has more of an allure because it's not the correct spelling. So you can go in here and you can just take a look at all these different domains and try to get some ideas of what you may want to create as far as like whatever you can come up with in your mind for a domain name. So the tool that I like to use to search if a domain name is available or not is called instantdomainsearch.com. So what you can do is if you go over here, and this is directly a tool that I use to complement BrandBucket. So if you search for say like sports lounge, what you can see is as you type in, you're going to assume everything that you're typing in is going to be a .com. So a .com domain. So as you type in a word, you're going to see the different letters come up here on the word. So if you see where it says, we'll type in sports. So sports.com, if the color of the text is red, that means it's taken. Somebody already owns it. So sport.com, means that somebody owns it, but somebody is actually selling it. So this is really just to see if the domain is available that you're looking for. So maybe you want to do like sport like that, and then gym. Maybe we just put that. And I know that's spelled wrong, but that's just an example of if you see a domain that's green, if the text is green, that means the domain is available to purchase. And instant domain search is not a purchase platform. What you can do is if you wanted to buy this, you can click on buy, and then it would take you to whatever the marketplace it was being listed on. So for example, this one looks like it's listed on GoDaddy or Athernic. So if you wanted to purchase this, you could. So this is a great tool to go through and do a domain search as far as to see what's available, what's not. So you don't have to just guess. You don't have to just think of a domain in your head and type it in. You can literally type in letter by letter, like X, Y, this kind of thing. And for whatever reason, this is taken. You put a couple more letters in there and that's not taken. So this is a good tool to use to search thousands and thousands, I mean millions of domains. So that's the tool that I use. So let's go back to BrandBucket here. So once you have a domain, let's talk about how you submit it. So what you can do is you have to log in here. And so if you go over here to domains and go to all, you'll be able to see that all of these are declined. These are the ones we just talked about. So these are the domains, they're too long. They don't like it for whatever reason. They didn't select them. So when you sign up for BrandBucket, they give you 10 credits. So 1 credit is $1. So it costs $1 basically to submit a domain to be purchased, or to submit a domain to see if BrandBucket will purchase it. So I have 5 credits left. So the account is free to sign up. I have 5 credits left. In other words, that's $5. In other words, that's 5 domains. So 1 credit equals 1 domain. And you can purchase credits. So if you click on purchase, you can click and you can, so $10 for 10 credits, that means you would be able to submit for 10 domains to be possibly selected. $20, 20 credits would be $20 and so forth. So that's BrandBucket in a whole. It's pretty cool. Use your creativity, go in there, and I hope that you guys can, if you already have some domains, go in there, feel free to submit them, and I'd love to hear about it in the comments below if you guys had any success selling, or what you thought of this process. Really appreciate all the support if you're still around. If you'd please go ahead and like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing. We'd really enjoy you going along on this journey with us, and we love the support. That's pretty much BrandBucket. Until next time, be well, be safe.